Hey guys, the shop is kind of dark, and this is kind of a shout out for help video, not so much for me. I built a tool post riser to replace my compound on the mini lathe, and I got this big plate here, and I was kind of toying around with using this. I got as much as making the dovetail. I got it marked for drilling my stud, right? Drilling and tapping that for my stud, holding down the tool post. It's I think 16 threads per inch, 3/4 by 16 maybe. And I made this one, this T-slot, this T-nut, and I drilled and tapped it. So I know I have the proper tap. I just don't know where it is. But for the real reason for this video is like probably everybody, I don't limit myself just to machining videos. For example, I got some merch from Puddin's Fab Shop, and Outlaw Edge, gentleman's name is Arco, and very talented. And like all of us, he has challenges, but the man can form metal and make automobiles, from flat sheet metal, which kind of blows me away. And, his son's involved in the shop too. And that's always a big plus for me. Garden Tractor Boy is another, it's a tractor boy, and it's about lawn tractors, garden tractors, and, yet it's fascinating. And they do a little bit of machining, and, it's the son does the commentary, and the father is the cameraman. But that aside, Arco has acquired a Hindi lathe, and he received it disassembled with a lot of new parts, new bushings, and this and that. And these older machines, I don't care. A lot of them don't need that stuff, but some of them, I'm sure some of them could use new too. But he reached out to me wanting to know, if I could find a manual for him or any advice. And of course, as anybody who's into the machining channels knows, vintagemachinery.org is a great resource, and I pointed him in that direction. And I also suggested to him that there may be somebody out there who might take him under their wing, so to speak. Give him some help and advice, maybe a video call now and then, to solve a problem. And my view on the whole thing is pay attention when you take it apart, and it can only go back together one way. So, well, he didn't take it apart, so there's half mine. But I believe he does have photographs and video of the looking for the word, the disassembly. So his name is Arco. It's I already said the name of his channel. No, I can't remember. No, I can't think of it. Yes, so he's affiliated with several channels, and I'm not going to remember it in just a second. Come on, Kim. But anyway, I want to, put a shout out to him and his channel, and, people like, lots of people early on. Some of the people have disappeared since, because who knows why, but lots of people gave me plenty of advice. I remember learning that the gearbox, the numbers on the gearbox had something to do with threading, and I was set for 12 threads per inch, getting 18, and somebody like Doozer, noticed I had too many gears on on the tail end of my lathe, on the where the change gears go. And it was a simple fix, and he wasn't the only one to suggest that, but God knows I've gotten advice and help from many people. And I don't know, a lot of you probably aren't familiar with the name, with Arco's channel. I said it earlier in the video, so you can go back to that. Outlaw Edge. Yeah. And if I can figure out how to do it, I'll put a link to his channel. And going back a couple of videos to CS Woodworking, I have found his videos, and he's obviously not doing videos anymore apparently, but I did find him on YouTube, and I'd be willing to help anybody who was trying to find that particular channel. I understand the Hindi lathe is rather unique and kind of a special machine. And I'm horribly jealous of Arco. He's a hell of a guy. He's followed my channel. He thinks I'm some kind of machinist. Don't tell him different. But, he's a very likable person. And, yeah. Okay, guys. It's YouTube and America's foremost student machinist, Kim Brzezilik. Outlaw Edge. Reach out to Arco. Get a dialogue going. Let's get this man's Hindi lathe together. Alrighty. I'll be watching on my computer here. Oh. Cross slide nut. I found that tap. I can't find the 3/4. I think it's 3/4 13. Hell, it might be metric for all I know. Okay.